Hello, everybody. I'm the Mr. C, and this is my One Wheel Crisis.
Hello everybody. Normally I ride for 2 hours a night. This video is about 8 minutes of that ride as I pass through Sanctuary. It's a nice little well-kept community. The houses range anywhere from 2 to 3,500 square feet, 4 to 5 bedrooms, and have a medium sale price of around $480,000. Where I live, access in and out of the area is a little rough unless you hop into a car. On the southern side, you have 360, which they also call Hull Street. 8 lanes of always full, no thank you. No crosswalks, and the nearest sidewalk is 1 mile away from the entry to that 8 lane. To the north is 76, which, depending upon where you go, is anywhere from 4 to 7 lanes, counting turn lanes at the access point. And remember, here in RVA, it's not a matter of if someone will run the red light, it's a matter of how many of them will run the red light. Not really conducive to one-wheeling. There is one access point at Brander Mill Parkway, which is only 4 lanes, but then you run into my next problem. I don't personally like riding in openly used streets that don't have sidewalks, or at the very least that little space of cement between the edge of the painted lane and an impending doom. I think of them as duds, and you can catch some serious grief on duds. Finally, I discovered a jewel, a trail hidden in a little cul-de-sac on Chimney House. The trail also has another entry point on Burnham Woods. It crosses Little Tomahawk Creek and ostensibly lets me out on Watermill Parkway via Millcrest Terrace. Before that, the closest similar access I had was a 2-lane Genito dud. With the new range, this new path gave me access to a much larger area. I could now reach Sanctuary at Watermill, which is now a regular for me, as well as Roundtree, Bayfront at Edgewater, and Shorewood at the reservoir, which, although accurate, has no actual access to the reservoir. There's also Mariner, but I keep getting turned around in there. It also gives me access to the Kylie Pascal Stokely Memorial Dud Bridge, the Woodlake community, and Moseley if I'm feeling up to it. It is unfortunately harrowing as I have to share the road with cars for the bridge's 440-foot length, and although most people are fairly decent about it, there are a vocal few. Sanctuary is derived from the Latin sanctuarium, which is, like most words ending in "arium," a container for keeping something in. In this case, holy things or perhaps cherished people, sancte and sancti. Since the time of Constantine, and by church law, fugitives or debtors can seek immunity for arrest in certain churches. Hence its use in the mid-14th century of churches and other holy places with a view of their inviolability. Sanctuary's original usage was as a sacred place, such as a shrine. The use of such places as a haven, by term by extension, came to be used non-ecclesiastically for any place of safety. The secondary use can be categorized into human sanctuary, a safe place for people, such as a political sanctuary, and non-human sanctuary, such as animal and plant sanctuaries. Dear Math, grow up and solve your own problems. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies! A skeleton walks into a bar and says, "Hey bartender, I'll have 1 beer and a mug." Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself? It was too tired. What kind of a car does Egg drive? A Volkswagen. Shout out to my fingers. I can always count on all of them. I made a pencil with 2 erasers. It was pointless. It is cold season here in VA. No snow yet, but the weather has been in the unpleasant range, plus rain and or ice. Now normally the cold weather doesn't bother me all that much, but the wind chill, the wind chill is less than optimal. So over the last few months, I've done a lot less riding. So much so that I've gained 10 pounds. Granted, part of that is holiday weight, but I'm pretty sure Dr. Vance doesn't really care what kind of weight it is. The next video was created on the fly. It's a speed run of the monuments in DC on the Beast. Well, sort of. I decided while I was waiting for my ramen in Daikya, I found a list of the top 50 monuments and things to see. And the ramen got there a lot quicker than I'd expected with most ramen places. And by the end of lunch, I was only at 79% charge. Looking back, I should have waited for the full charge, but that will be in the video for next time. And as always, remember, if you enjoy your videos and want to see more of them, like, subscribe, and share. It helps me, it helps my channel, and gives me lots of numbers and lines to look at. Comments wouldn't go amiss either. And again, thank you as always for spending the time and taking the ride. See you next time.